Hey there, I hope you're doing really good today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for your OnePlus 7 Pro. So let's go on with the video now.
Hey there, and before we begin the video, my name's Sergio with Surge Tech, and in this channel I do tech reviews and tutorials. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I suggest you do so. Go ahead and hit the bell to receive notifications on future videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at surge.tech, and there's going to be links and information down below in the description of this video. Alright, and without further ado, let's get right to the video now.
The first one we're going to be starting off with is going to be Send Mode. Send Mode is a brand new feature that is going to lock everything on your phone for about 20 minutes. Let's say that you think you're spending too much time on your phone. If you go to this feature, it's going to help you a lot since it's going to take 20 minutes off your phone so you can relax and clear your mind. And to activate it, all you're going to have to do is swipe down and go to your quick settings. You're going to swipe to the left and you're going to see the Send Mode button. And once you're there, you're going to press let's go, and it's going to give you a little warning that once this mode is activated, it cannot be stopped. All notifications are going to be muted and you might only get emergency calls, and also all the apps are going to be locked except for the camera. Once you're ready, you press start and it's going to start counting down. And once you're done, it's going to give you a credit that you made it through the whole 20 minutes, and you can either share it or just press the again button. The second one is going to be how to change your screen calibration. Let's say you want your colors to look vivid or maybe natural or also advanced. To do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up. Once you're in the menu, go to your settings, and once you're there, you're going to head to display. In display, you're going to see this option that is going to tell you screen calibration, and once you're there, you're going to see all the options that I just showed you before. You have the vivid colors, and up here you have some examples of how your phone will look like with the vivid colors. You can also try it on the natural colors or maybe on the advanced colors. It's all going to depend on whichever your taste is. The third one is going to be how to change the resolution on your screen. To do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up to your menu, go to your settings, and you're going to go to display. Once you're in there, you're going to go to resolution, and you're going to see these three options over here. The first one is going to be auto switch, the second one is going to be QHD+, and the third one is going to be FHD+. The QHD+ is basically going to give you the maximum resolution that the phone can. And then the third one, which is the FHD+, is going to give you the lowest resolution that the phone can have, so you can save up a little battery as well. Next up, we have the customization of your alert slider. And this feature is going to help you modify however you want your media to sound like in 3 different categories. To do this, all you're going to have to go is go to your settings, and once you're there, you're going to go to buttons and gestures, and there you're going to see the option of alert slider. And once you're there, as you can see, you have 3 options, which is silent, you have this options right here, you also have vibration, and last but not least, you also have the ring. And then you just activate the toggle or deactivate it depending on however you want to set it up. The next one is going to be about your battery. Let's say you want to know why your phone is at whatever percent, or you want to know what's draining the battery on your phone. Basically, to do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up, you're going to go to your settings, and you're going to head to the battery section. Once you're there, you're going to see all this menu right here, and you can press on view detail. And here you can see how I've used the phone in camera, OnePlus launcher, and Google Play. This menu is also going to show you how much battery your phone has left. For example, mine has 1 day and 3 hours left. Next up, we have another feature included in the battery section called the battery saver. And this one will modify some settings on your phone to make the battery last longer. You can do that by just going to your settings, and once you're in settings, you go to battery and then to battery saver. You can choose if you want to turn it on automatically, deciding which percent you want it to be on at. For example, let's say you want it to be on at whatever percent, you just choose it right here. And if you don't really care about that, you can just press the turn on now, which is going to be more manually, and it's going to be whenever you want to do the battery saver. Next up, we have one of my favorites, and that one is the gaming mode. This gaming mode is going to help you modify whatever settings you have on your phone for notifications, calls, and whatever while you're playing a game on your phone so you don't get distracted or interrupted by any message. To do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up, you're going to go to your settings, utilities, and once you're there, you're going to see right here gaming mode. And then you just activate or deactivate whichever option you want to do so you play in a more comfortable way than you used to. Inside the gaming mode, we are going to have the FNATIC mode. Basically, this feature is going to help you enhance your game experience by giving you advanced D&D, enhancing the process regulator, and also the network enhancement. Now, to activate it, all you're going to have to do is open your quick settings, you swipe, and then you're going to have the gaming mode. So you're going to have to activate the gaming mode, and right now it's going to show you this little screen where you have the FNATIC mode toggle, and you just activate it, as you can see right now in the video. And once you do that, it's going to give you a little warning that you can just press got it, and then you're going to start having the FNATIC mode on your phone so you can play in a better way and without any interruption. So like I said before, just press got it, and then it's going to have the FNATIC mode on. Next up, we have the customization of the fingerprint animation. As you can see right now on the screen, this menu gives you a lot of options to change the animation when you're about to unlock your phone with the fingerprint. And basically all you're going to have to do is go to your settings, and once you're in settings, you're going to go to security and lock screen. Once you're there, you're going to head to fingerprint, and they're going to ask for your code. Once you enter the code, it's going to show this window where you're going to pick fingerprint animation effect. And once you're there, you're going to have all these options. As you can see right here, you have the ripple, you have the stripe, you have none. It all depends on your taste. And once you're done, you already picked yours, you just lock your phone, and when you try to put your fingerprint, as you can see right now, it's going to have the new animation. Right now I didn't enter to my phone because I was using the wrong finger, just to show you the little animation. The next feature that we're going to do is going to be pick up to wake. Basically, this means that whenever you want to look at the time on your phone and you don't want to tap any buttons, all you're going to have to do is raise your phone upwards like I'm showing you in the video right now, and it's going to show the time on the screen. To do this, all you're going to have to do is go to your settings, you're going to head to display, and you're going to go all the way down until you see ambient display. Once you're in there, you're going to have an option that is going to be pick up your phones to show. Basically, you have to activate it, the toggle, or deactivate it depending on how you want it. And once you lock it and raise it upwards, it's going to show the time. Next up, we're going to have a really useful feature called the app locker. What this is going to do is basically, if you don't want anyone to get into an app without you knowing, you just add the app on this folder, and once you press done, it's going to ask for a pin code for that certain app. Now let me show you, for example, with the Chrome, I'm going to select it, and then when I go to Chrome, it's going to ask for a pin so I can access to this app. To do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up, go to your settings, and once you're in settings, you're going to go to utilities and then app locker. It's going to ask for your pin, and then once you enter it, it's going to have you this little menu where you can add apps. You just go there and select whichever app you don't want people to get into. You press done, and then when you go to that app, it's going to ask you for the pin code. And if someone doesn't have it, they won't be able to get in, which is why I like this feature. Now we're going to have the video enhancer, and what this is going to do is give a little bit of more color to the video than it already has. So all you're going to have to do to activate this video enhancer is you have to go to your menu by swiping up, and then you go to your settings. Once in settings, you go to display and then video enhancer. Once you're there, you activate the toggle, and as you can see right here, the right side is going to show you the previous version, and then the other one is going to show you the new one. The feature that we're going to talk about now is called the dark mode, and this is basically going to give a dark theme to your phone, and it's also going to save battery at the same time, and it's also going to give you this cool look, as you can see right here. And just to activate it, all you're going to have to do is swipe up on your home screen, go to your settings once again, and once you're in display, you're going to go all the way to the bottom where it says theme. Here you have several options, but if you want the dark one, you just have to select it and then just get off that window, and that's it. The next on our list is going to be the quick launch. What this is going to do is, if you long press on your screen after you get on your phone, it's going to show this little slideshow where you can move your finger and get a shortcut on any app you want. For example, I'm just going to open the library, and here you have it. So to do this, all you're going to have to do is swipe up, you're going to head to your settings, and you're going to go to utilities. Once you're there, you're going to have this little window called the quick launch right here, and you just activate the toggle. Once you're in there, you're going to head to shortcut settings, and there you're going to have all the options on the apps that you can add or take off depending on whatever you want to do. So here I'm just gonna select, let's say, the Wi-Fi, and now I block the phone, I put my finger and I long press it without letting it go, and here I have the little slideshow for the Wi-Fi. Now, as our tip number 15, we have the option of screenshot. And as many people might know it, some people don't, since they change it every now and then with the new phones. To do this on your new phone, you have to press the block button, and you also have to press the volume down at the same time, and that is going to automatically take the screenshot. Another great feature is going to be the color customization of either your quick settings or your titles on the menu, on the apps, and everything on your phone. You can do this by just going to display, going to accent color, and you just pick whichever color you like. And you can even try to decide your own. You don't have to pick any from these squares. You can also go to customization and just pick it from here, where you have a little preview so you know how it's gonna look. Just press done, and then as you can see right here, it's ready and the colors are changed now. Another great customization is going to be the one for the navigation bar. Let's say you don't like any of these icons down here, you can customize them and change the way they look. You just have to go to your settings, you're going to go to buttons and gestures, and once you're there, you're going to head to navigation bar and gestures. Once you're there, you're going to have different options like back, home, recents, you have back home, and also navigation gestures. So you just select the one you like, as you're seeing in the video right now, and it's going to give you a little tutorial down here. So as you can see at the bottom of my phone, the navigation bar went away because I selected the navigation gestures. But each gesture works differently, as you can see right here. For the navigation bar, you do it everything by interactions rather than pressing the button. And again, we have another customization, and this time it's going to be for the icons on the screen, as you can see right here. For example, now they're a little bit like circles, and you can change this long pressing the home screen and then going to home settings. Once you're there, you go to icon pack, and here you're going to see different options for the icons on your screen. You can have the square version, you can have the round version, or you can have the OnePlus version. It all depends on your taste, and that's it. And also the fact that you can customize almost everything makes the phone more desirable. Another amazing thing about this phone is that in the camera, the phone is preset to record videos at 4K with 30 frames per second, but you can also change that, and it's super easy. All you have to do is go to your camera, go to the 4K settings up here, as you can see, and just press it. There you're going to see several options as 1080p, 1080p, and frames per second, and then you have the preset, which is 4K at 30 frames per second, but you also have 4K at 60 frames per second, so you can make sure you change that depending on if you want to. And last but not least, we have the face unlock. This phone does not only bring the fingerprint as a way to access to the phone, it also brings a face unlock. And to do this, all you have to do is go to your settings. Once you're in settings, you just go to security, and lock screen is going to be right underneath the fingerprint. You enter your PIN, and then it's going to ask for the add faces data. Once you get it in there, you press next, and then next once again, and that way you're going to set up your face data for the unlock of your phone as well, as you can see right here on the screen. So that was it for the tips and tricks on your OnePlus 7 Pro. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and leave a comment on which one was your favorite. And as always, I will see you in the next video.